McKnight. And we are underway, folks, with West Springfield taking it in right now. They pass it to Ben Stanley, number 3, trying to get it up ice, but number 31 disrupts the play. Dumped in by Francis Penny, number 21 from the Generals, and it's taken up by number 91, Cole Braver, but now intercepted by West Springfield, who gets it back to center. Chasing it is number 31, Michael Van Meter for West Springfield. Now if you're wondering why West Springfield players, a couple of them have 2 different jerseys, that's because West Springfield is also combined with Potomac and Manassas Park high schools to make a hockey team that they put on the ice tonight for you guys. And it's taken by number 2, Carson Schutt, who takes a shot, and it's saved by number 65, Matthew McKnight. And the Generals are able to gain control of it, but it's dumped back in by West Springfield defender, number 3, Garvey. That is Camden Garvey for you folks. Taken up by number 26 for the Generals, but it's dumped back in and is eventually cleared by the Generals, who get past center. It's taken up by number 20, Ned Huffman, who's leading the Generals in scoring this year. And it's gained control by the Generals, who then give it right back to number 15, Russell, then passes it to number 27, Brandon Belvins. Passes it to 63. He shoots and he fans on the shot. Tries to center it, but it's deflected away by the Generals. Tried to clear by 30, but it's kept in nicely by the defenseman for West Springfield. And for tonight's colors, the Generals are in their grade-style uniforms, while West Springfield are wearing dark uniforms. It's passed to the front to number 96, Mark Waters. Passes it around to the corner. Oh. Shot. This goal by number 48, Spencer Brown for the Generals. And with 12:24 left in the first period, it is now 1-0 Generals. Brown with a beautiful shot that beats goalie Evelyn Western, with a beautiful shot. Nothing they could do about it. But now it's regained possession by West Springfield. Eric Waters takes a shot, and it's covered up by number 65, Matthew McKnight. Now usually Connor Shercup is usually the starter for the Generals, but tonight they are letting Matthew McKnight get a taste of goalie action. Well, I've been told that Shercup might take up a role as a forward. Now it's regathered by West Springfield, passes it to number 42, Blake Blevins. Generals try to gain control of it, and it's slanted around by number 10, Jack Stanley, whose brother is also, he also plays on his brother, number 3. Taken up by Blevins, who chases into the corner with number 72, Will Schmidt. Schmidt chasing after Blevins, but he's able to gain control of it. Blevins makes some nice moves. He's checked down hard by the Generals defenseman. Passes it to the front to West Springfield, but they're unable to do anything. Blevins try to gain control of it, and it's gained control by the Generals, who are able to get it. No, it's kept in by West Springfield by number 21, Victor Weston, who's looks like he's the brother of the goalie, Evelyn Western. And what a nice save by Matthew McKnight there. It's gathered up by number 3, Ben Stanley. Stanley trying to make a move, but it's taken up by number 63, Robert Steffson. He shoots, and it's batted aside by McKnight. And he has to make another poke check there, but it's taken up by Stanley with his linemen. It's Cole Praver and Francis Penny. Here comes Stanley. Coming around, tries to make a nice move, but it's a poke check by the defenseman. Number 5, Lucas Alm, who gets it up to his teammates. and number 63, Robert Stephenson, tried to make a move, but it's taken up by Stanley, who dumps it in, and it's taken up by number 96, Eric Waters for West Springfield. Tried to get it out, but Stanley's able to gain control of it, and he dumps it right back into the corner where Frances Penny will take control of it now. And she dumps it back into the corner. It's taken up. Stanley's battling for it with help from his teammate Colt Praver, number 91. And Stanley unfortunately ends up losing it to Max Wiedenkoff, number 91 for West Springfield. Keep on battling for it, but it's eventually taken up by number 63, Robert Stephenson. Stephenson launches it in from center, but stopped and covered by number 65, Matthew McKnight, in goal for the Generals. 9:39 left here in the first period. 1-0 Generals as they scored pretty early on within the opening minutes of the period. Taken up by West Springfield, but it's intercepted and it's a 2-on-1 for the Generals. Here comes number 20, Huffman, passing it to 46, Brown. He shoots and a save by Western. And tried to center it again, but it's patted away by Waters, and it's taken up by West Springfield. Tried to make a pass there, but it will be taken back by number 77, Harvey of the Generals. His full name, number 77, is Peter Harvey. He still has the puck, trying to make something happen. And here comes Harvey. He shoots, and a glove save by Western, and he will hold on and take a face-off. Generals obviously have supporters here, and they're letting their voices be heard. And the face-off is taken up by the Generals, but it's eventually taken over by West Springfield. We might have a break here, but it's a good play taken by number 52, Jeffrey Henderson. Swings it around the boards to number 9 for the Patriots, Kaylee Ehrlich. And it's a shot and a save by Western. Evelyn Western in goal for let me tell you the full name here. West Springfield, Potomac, and Manassas Park. And they battled for it and stumped back in to the West Springfield zone. Picking up now. And it's gathered up by Henderson, trying to make something happen, being pursued. Taken up to Spencer Brown, number 48. To number 19, Logan Ehrlich, whose sister also plays on the Generals, Kayla Ehrlich. My apologies. Her name is Ehrlich. Dumped back in by number 48, Spencer Brown. Delayed offsides there for West Springfield, and the Generals are able to bring it up with Hilary. Oh, and a nice sturdy hit by number 42, Blake Blevins. And Ian Western's trying to bring it up ice. That's Victor Western, number 21, bringing it up ice. And Blevins, West Springfield dumps it in and goes for a change, but kept in by Western, number 21. And they're still fighting for it, and the Generals are able to gain control of it, and are now trying to get it out of their zone. Sent around the boards by Harvey, taken up by, it was originally number 11, Carlos Wilson. And now it's dumped back in by West Springfield. Now taken up by number 31, but it's taken to Western. He shoots, and it's just wider than that. And the Generals are now trying to clear the puck. Here they come. Jeffrey Henderson. That's number 87, Andrew Robinson, bring it in. He shoots, and a save by Western, and he will cover up. .6:19 left here in the opening period. 1-0 Generals. Good hockey so far. And now it's taken up by West Springfield, who have a 2-on-1. Here's Stevenson. Tries to get a shot, but it's blocked by number 72 of the Generals. They try to get in front and they score! Stevenson sent in front and it looked like it deflected off a General. But either way, it's 1-1 now with 6:03 left in the first period. West Springfield 1, Washington lead 1. Now to remind you, it's actually West Springfield, Potomac, and Manassas Park. Yeah. Now taken up by the Generals in their offensive zone by Ben Stanley. He passes it to his brother, Jack Stanley, but it went wide net. And here's Ben Stanley again trying to make something happen. So it's control. And shot by Cole Praver, but it's deflected away. But kept in by Jack Stanley, number 10. Passes it to his big brother Ben. They bow for it out in the corner, and it's taken up by Jack Stanley, who tries to get it to his D partner, number 72, Will Schmidt. He's bowed for it by Frances Penny, number 21, and she pins up her opponent against the boards. That is number 2, Carson Schultz. Pass it to Ben Stanley. He makes a nice move around Schultz. He still has the puck. He's going in. Passes it to Braver. Misses the pass, though. Gives it back to Ben, but he unfortunately loses it right there. It's taken up by West Springfield. And here's Stevenson, number 63. He dumps it into the zone. And now to get it is number 27, Brendan Blevins. He also plays with his brother, Blake Belvins, number 42. And now taken up by Ben Stanley, trying to bring it up ice. Other two teammates go out for a line change, and he still brings it out. And here comes Stanley. He shoots, and a save by Elvin Western, and he will take the rebound. Dumped in by the Patriots by the Generals. Sorry, folks, I was now taken up by number 52, Jeffrey Henderson, and he's not able to get it past number 42, Blevins. He dumps it back into the corner for Eric Waters, number 96. Here comes Waters coming out of the corner. Passes it to his D, gets a weak shot off, but is able to keep it in. Pass it to Blevins. Tries to get a shot off, but it was tossed away by McKnight. Waters is calling for the puck. He's wanting for it. And now it's cleared out by the Generals. And no icing here on this play. It's number 58. Just to get across. Pass to the front, but it's intercepted by West Springfield, who come up the ice. Here they come. They shot, and it's just wide of the net. And the puck is kept in by number 42, Blevins, who passes it to his brother. He tries to get it to his over, but now it's taken up by Stevenson now has control of the puck, trying to break through, but Spencer Brown would not let him do that. And he passes up to his forward, number 30, Theo Vargas. Taken up by Western, but Ehrlich passes it to his D part, passes it to the D, and he gets it right back. They have a 2-on-1 here with Brown. Ehrlich shoots, and it's just wide of the net. Now Generals are trying to recontrol themselves here, but it's intercepted by West Springfield. But since that was delayed offsides, the Generals will now get control of it. The pass for Ehrlich was just off the mark. It's taken up by number 5, Lucas Alm. Dump back into the general zone, and this will not go for an icing. And it's taken up by Peter Stanley. Pass it to his D partner, who knocks down his opponent with a nice sturdy hit. And Ehrlich, number 19, Logan Ehrlich, will get it and dump it into the zone. And a shot by Brown and saved by Western. A nice save there. Face off to the right. Face off to the right of Western, but it's taken up by West Springfield. Here comes Eric Waters. He shoots and it's saved by McKnight. Peter Stanley trying to... Sorry, that's Jack Stanley. Number 10 tried to get out, but it's intercepted by West Springfield. And now here comes Jack Stanley trying to bring it out of the zone and get it to a forward. Here it comes. Sorry, that's his brother Ben Stanley bringing it up there. Try to get back to him, but it's out of the zone, and they'll have to regroup. The Generals will have to regroup. Gets it to Praver, who does a nice pass to Ben Stanley, who walks it, tries to make a move, and oh, it's a goal. What a beautiful shot by Stanley, right under the bar. Right under the bar and just over the glove of Western. And it's now 2-1. It's now 2-1 Generals with 44.3 seconds left in the first period. And now the Generals will dump it into their zone. They might have a 2-on-1 here, but it's easily smothered up by the defenseman for West Springfield. And now they'll try to counterattack with this. Let's see what happens. But taken up by Blevins. Tries to skate in. Makes a nice move, but it's taken away. Shot by Stevenson goes wide, and Blevins now has control of it. Trying to bring it out. He shoots, and a save by McKnight. Rebound, and they score! That is... And West Springfield is able to respond with a quick goal with 15.9 seconds left. I believe it was King who got the rebound and put it in. That's number 77, Shane King, on the rebound. 10 seconds left in the period, and it's taken up by number 2, Carson Schultz. And 3, 2, 1. Try to get one more shot off, and that's the end of the first with the score 2-2 for the tie at 2 between West Springfield, Potomac, Manassas Park, and Washington Lee Generals. Face-off is ready to be taken between Eric Waters and Spencer Brown, and Waters is able to come up with it. He shoots, and it's saved by McKnight with the blocker. Waters gets it back, and he gives it, and the puck goes to number 31, Michael Van Meter, who tries to pass it to the front to Wiebenkoff, and Wiebenkoff gets it back. And he gets a shot, but saved by McKnight. Waters is able to get it back. He absorbs a hit, gets it to Wiedenkoff. He tries to center it, but it's taken up by the Generals' defenseman. Now the Generals are trying to get it up ice. And it's taken away by Spencer Brown. He's in one-on-one. He shoots, and it's just over the glove of Evelyn Western, the goalie. And it's in front of the net. They try to jam it in. They try to battle. And the puck is able to get, and the puck did not cross the line at all. What a great goalie play by Evelyn Western, who's gotten the team. Great goalie effort by Evelyn Western, who's kept the dumped in by Eric Waters, number 96, and it's taken up by number 22, Connor McCormick. Gets it ahead. Now it's taken up by number 21, Western. Western is trying to cut in. It's taken up by 15. He shoots and a save by McKnight, who will cover it up and take it to the faceoff and get a faceoff. Face-off to the right of McCormick. Sorry, my apologies. That is McKnight who's in goal for the Generals, and the puck goes to Cole Praver, who fans on it. It's taken up by number 15. He shoots, and it's just wide of the net. It's taken up by Ben Stanley, number 3, who is going to try to get it up ice here. He goes 1-on-1 against Western. Here comes Stanley, bringing it across the ice. He lost it momentarily, but then lost it completely, and shot back into the zone by Schmidt, number 72. Taken up by number 15, Jack Russell for West Springfield, but it's taken up by Ben Stanley again, which gets into the middle of the ice, tries to make a room around Stephenson, still has the puck, gets it to the D. He shoots, and a save by Ivan Western, and it looks like we have a penalty coming up to West Springfield. And the penalty it looks like the penalty is slashing to, can't identify who the player is right now, but that player's gone off for 2 minutes for slashing. A shot by Ehrlich. What a beautiful shot. Generals try to keep it in, but it is offsides. Taken in by the Generals, but it's instantly cleared out by West Springfield. Jack Stanley passed it to Logan Ehrlich, who gives it back to Jack Stanley. Tries to get to Ned Huffman, but to no avail. And the Generals are really stuck in the neutral zone as they try to get organized. But here comes Logan Ehrlich with the puck. He dumps it into the zone, and going after is Spencer Brown. Taken up by Ned Huffman, trying to make something happen, gives it to Ehrlich. Ehrlich back, tries to behind the back pass, but it's taken up by Waters. He's going 1-on-1. He might have a 2-on-1 with Blevins. Here comes Waters. Makes a nice move around. Oh, and he's tripped up by McKnight. And no goal. And it's a 3-on-2 right now for the Generals. Here comes Stanley. Now to Ehrlich, who gives it back to Stanley. Stanley tries to pass to the part, but it's taken up by his brother Jack. But Stephenson is able to get past the defense. He's got Blevins going to the front of the net. Here comes Blevins, and he shoots it wide. And now here comes the Generals again with a 3-on-2 with Ben Stanley, bringing it up the ice. He gets around one defender. He shoots, and a save by Western. Rebound, and they score! And the goal is scored by number 48. Number 48, Spencer Brown on the rebound after Stanley took the initial shot. And now it's and that's a power play goal for the Generals. And now the Generals will try to reorganize themselves. Here comes Wiedenkoff, try to get back to Stephenson, but it's taken up by the Generals. Wiedenkoff tries it again, but it's intercepted by the Generals. They try to get ahead to the forward, but this will result in an icing, and the pass and the faceoff will be back in the Generals zone. Face-off to the left of McKnight. It's taken up by Harvey, who gives it to Brown, and he gives it to his teammate, that is number 9, Kayla Ehrlich, who's the sister of Logan Ehrlich. Always fun when we have a brother and sister or any kind of sibling playing on the same team. It's always fun that way. It makes for probably more memorable experiences. And now they try to bring it up ice. with Spencer Brown dumping into the zone. And back to get it is number 7, Greg Swirgods. It's shot wide by Smith. And Logan Ehrlich keeps it into the zone. It's taken up by, I believe it's Brown. Yes, he tried to get it for a deflection, but it ended up going wide. It's taken up by number 7, who Grant Swirgods, who lost his stick and had to kick it out of the zone, but no harm done, which is always a good thing. And they battle in front of the general bench. It's taken up by number 31, Michael Van Meter. Meter gives it to Waters, number 96. Takes it in. He's got Wiedenkoff with him. He gets it to Wiedenkoff, but deflects off his skate. It's taken up by the Generals, number 52, Jeffrey Henderson. He passes it to his teammate, number 11, Carlos Wilson. Here comes Wilson bringing it up. Lost the puck there, and it's given up to West Springfield, but they get it right back. And Carlos Wilson tries to center it to number 88, Max Lustig. First time I've called his name tonight. And shot by Jack Stanley to try to get through, but it's taken up by Waters. Here he comes up the ice with number 27, Blevins. Waters makes a nice move around to the fence and gets a backhand up, but it goes wide of McKnight. And it's taken up by Henderson. Then Wilson tries to get it out, but it's kept in by number 5, Lucas Elm. Swinging around by the Patriots again, but it's kept in by Western. And now Evans Western tried to get out of the zone, but it was intercepted by the Generals. But thankfully, no harm was done. Now it's taken up by West Springfield. Number 15, Russell. Here comes Russell. Drop pass to Stevenson with a shot, and it goes wide at McKnight. Kept in by Western. He turns around and shoots it, and it's deflected wide of the net. Back to Blevins, who's trying to get a shot up. He does, and it goes wide of the net. Forever trying to go after it. Elm shoots it, and McKnight is able to come back and get back in front of the net. Stevenson trying to shoot it. And McKnight with an incredible save. Harvey trying to get it out, but West Springfield has been controlling the game this shift, but Braver is able to get it out with Ben Stanley, who's going to go one-on-one with Western. Here comes Stanley, trying to make a move, but Western said, nope, you're not going anywhere. Stephenson and Penny battle it for it, with Stanley helping out. Western, taken away by Ben Stanley. And a save by Evelyn Western. And that is icing against West Springfield, Potomac, and Manassas Park, which is the full name. And we got a goalie change with Evelyn Western, who played a great game so far and now is being replaced by number 60, Ben Kelly, who's wearing, I believe, is a Potomac jersey. And let's see how well he can do. Puck is taken up by Schmidt with King chasing him. He tries to get to Stanley, and he does end up getting to Stanley. He passes it to his brother Jack. Tried to get it to Penny, but it was intercepted by number 2, Schilt. Number 72, taken up, intercepted by Schilt. He shoots, and it's blocked away by Jack Stanley. Taken up by number 3, Carmen Gebry. He tries to get, you got a shot, but it's wide than that. They battle for it along the boards. It's like 3 Generals and 1 West Springfield player, but it's taken up by Stanley. And he decides what to do with it. He tried to get to Braver, but to no avail. It's given up to King, who might have an odd man rush here. And King's deciding what to do with it. Gives it a shot. And he fans on the shot there. It's taken out by Braver, who tries to get it out of the zone, and he does. And the Generals will go after a change. Taken up by number 2, Carson Schilt. Tries to get it around the board, but taken up by Ehrlich in the corner. But it's taken away by And the Generals are able to keep it in, but not for one. Here comes Eric Waters. He might have a break here. He has a 3-on-2 developing. Stops. Tries to get it across to Blevins, but to no avail. And here comes Pedrick trying to get it, but to no icing. Oh, it's center in the front of that. Oh, poke checked away. Huffman with a shot, and that's saved by Ben Kelly, who's replaced Evelyn Western in goal. Now, he is the goalie of record for now. Puck goes behind the net, and it's chased by number 26, Sarah Brown, who's also the sister to Spencer Brown. We have a couple of siblings here on the Generals team. They battle for it out. It's taken up by Schutt, number 2. Brown tries to get it back. Oh, front of the net for Huffman, but he put it wide. Number 49. Sorry, 46, Petrick. Oh, we got 2-on-1 here developing, but Wiedenkopp tried to make a diving effort, but didn't work. Oh, no, Ehrlich has a breakaway. Number 19, Logan Ehrlich. Ehrlich shoots and it goes wider than that. He had a golden opportunity to make it a 2-goal lead, but he shot it wide. Logan Ehrlich, number 19. Spencer Brown battling for it, and now kept in by Harvey. And 4:05 left here in the second period, 3-2 for the Generals. West Springfield tries to get it out. Here comes Brown, number 48. Shot and a save. Rebound and they score! Number 19, Logan Ehrlich, was able to clean up the rebound. And now it is 4-2 Generals with 3:48 left here in the second period. Kelly made the initial save, but couldn't clean up the rebound, which was immediately cleaned up by Spencer Brown. For Brown, that will be his second goal of the year. Now faceoff is taken up by the Generals, who dump it back into the West Springfield zone. Taken up by Stephenson, number 63, but Cole Praver stopped him. And Ben Stanley takes up the puck here. He's been the best player individually so far for the Generals. And that puck gets by number 9, Kayla Ehrlich. And taken up by Stephenson, number 63, but that play is offsides. And the face-off will come outside. Face-off taken by the Generals. And it's intercepted by Ned Huffman. Tried to get past, but to no avail. And here comes West Springfield up the ice. Number 2, Schutt. Schutt takes a shot at McKnight, who stops it. It's cleared out by the Generals. Eric Waters trying to get the puck back, but it was patted aside by McKnight and goal for the Generals. Try to get up to Huffman again, but this time to no avail. Delayed offside. Jack Stanley tried to get up, but it's intercepted by Schutt. Schutt taken up by Waters, number 96. Waters comes in, shoots, and it's just over the shoulder of McKnight. Generals are trying to get out of the zone, but it's intercepted by Blevins. Try to get it ahead. And Ned Huffman is able to try to get a pass up to his teammate, Kayla Ehrlich. Sorry, that is, my apologies. That is Sarah Brown, number 26. She goes to the front of the net. Taken up by Huffman, who shoots and he scores! Ned Huffman with a shot from the top of the circle beats Kelly right over the glove, and it is now 5-2 Generals with 1:48 left here in the second period. West Springfield, Potomac, Manassas Park need to come up with something quick, or else they're going to get blown out pretty quickly here, folks. But now it's taken up by number 7, Grant Struzza. Takes a shot at McKnight, and he saves it. And he will cover up and have a face-off. That goal was scored by Ned Huffman with a beautiful shot over the glove of goalie Ben Kelly, 60 in goal for West Springfield, Potomac, and Manassas Park. But West Springfield is now trying to respond with Van Meter try to do something. Cleared into the West Springfield zone with Spearsgaz trying to get it out, but he got stopped in the corner. They battle it out in the corner with West Springfield trying to get it out, and they were able to do it with Stephenson and Muirlock. They have a 2-on-1 right now. Here comes Stephenson, but nice back check by McCormick is able to stop the Alabama rush, but it's taken up by Stephenson. Center it to the front, and Harvey will be able to clear it out. Oh, and it's taken by Ehrlich. He has a 1-on-1 situation. Here comes Ehrlich. He shoots, and a save by Kelly. Blocker saved by Kelly. 40 seconds left here in the period. Taken up by Jack Stanley, who's able. Oh, but it looked like Ehrlich got caught up in the face, and looks like we're gonna have a penalty for high sticking. The penalty is to number 31, Van Meter. That is Michael Van Meter, who will go off for high sticking as he caught Logan Ehrlich up high in the face. Thankfully, he was wearing a mask, or else it could have been worse. Face-off is taken by the Generals with 27 seconds left, but Western has other ideas and he wants to get it out, but it's reclaimed by the Generals. Oh, what a nice sturdy hit there by number 15, Jack Russell. A nice sturdy hit there. 8 seconds left in the frame, and Generals are trying to get it up. 2-1, and that's the end of 2 periods here, folks. The score, the Washington Lee Generals 5, West Springfield, Potomac, and Manassas Park 2. Face-off is taken by the Generals as they wind up in their own zone. And it's taken by Percy Harvey. He passes it to Ned Huffman, but to nobody there. And, Eric Waters put it out of the zone, and he nearly caught the head of a photographer in there. It's never fun when you're in between the benches and you don't have any protection for your head. Now that puck is cleared out by West Springfield, Potomac, and Manassas Park. Yes, that is the full. Yes, the team that the Generals are facing is 3 high schools into 1, which is commonplace in Northern Virginia high school hockey. If a team doesn't have enough players, they can just add up 3 teams. Now Harvey takes it in and he sends it wide of the net, and it's taken up by Waters, who's trying to get up, but it's taken up by Ben Stanley. Here comes Stanley. He shoots and he scores! Ben Stanley with the 2nd goal of the night, and it's another beauty right over the glove of goalie Ben Kelly. Ben Stanley has been the best player individually for the Generals so far, and that is the 2nd goal of the night, and this one is a power play goal. 6-2 now for the Generals with 14:13 left in the game. West Springfield's trying to respond, and it's taken up by King, but it's taken away by Carlos Wilson, who dumps it in. Trying to get into Lustig, but it's taken up by number 9, Kayla Ehrlich, who shoots it, and it's gloved by Ben Kelly. Kelly is the goalie of record since Evelyn Western was the original goalie. but they decide to let Ben Kelly play. And here comes Carlos Wilson with a shot, and it's patted away by Ben Kelly. And now they're battling for possession for it, but it's kept in by the Generals, who shoots it wide of the goal. Battling for it along the boards, and it's taken up by the Generals, who keep it in. Stephenson passes it to King. He might have a 2-on-1 here with Blevins, but now it's a 2-on-2. Here comes King, cutting across the middle. Backhand shot, and a save by McKnight. That is Matthew McKnight in goal for the Generals. Usually, Carson Sherkop is usually the starter, but they're deciding to let McKnight have this game tonight. And the face-off is taken by West Springfield, but it's taken up by Sarah Brown, who might have a 2-on-1 with Peltrick. Petrick is able to get past the defense. He goes in, he shoots, and he shoots it well high over Ben Kelly. Tries to center it again, and it's gone wide. It's taken up by Max Wiedenkoff for West Springfield. Try to get it above, and the puck is now claimed by Wiedenkoff, who's bringing it up. He dumps into the zone, and Eric Waters goes after Percy Harvey. Harvey gets it around the boards, and it's able to be kept in by West Springfield. Now taken up by the Generals, and here they come with Petrick. And try to get a shot, but it's blocked by number 7, Swearsguys. And a shot by Ned Huffman is saved by Ben Kelly. Try to center again, and Kelly says, I've had enough of this. I'll take the face-off. 12:15 left here in the game. 6-2 Generals. Face-off to the right of Kelly. Pardon me, to the left of him. Now Victor Western, who's the brother of the goalie Evelyn Wester, taken up by Ehrlich. Logan Ehrlich, here he comes. He shoots and he scores! Logan Ehrlich with a beautiful shot over the glove of Ben Kelly. And it's now 7-2 Generals with 11:55 left in the period. Poor Ben Kelly has done his best, but it's been tough to keep out the goals. And now West Springfield will try to get it out of their zone, but it's taken away by the Generals almost immediately. They battle for it along the blue line, and it's taken away by Stephenson. Here comes Stephenson. Stops, and he dumps into the zone for McKnight. It goes just off the tip of his glove. Kept in by Elm, number 5, for West Springfield. But it's immediately cleared out by the Generals, and Western and Elm try to regroup and get back. And it's a nice sturdy hit by Jack Stanley, who also plays with his brother, Ben Stanley, on the Generals. And here comes Western trying to make something happen. Victor Western coming up the ice. Gives it to them. And here comes Waters, making a nice move around Henderson. Here comes Waters. He shoots, and it's just missed by number 15, Jack Russell, for West Springfield. West Springfield is able to keep it in. Oh, it looks like we'll have a penalty here, and Blevins didn't like what he saw, and we'll see what we have here, folks. From the sound of it, it sounded like a very hard hit. And let's see what we have from the ref. We have an elbowing penalty to Ben Stanley, number 3. And West Springfield will have a power play. Let's see if they can capitalize and maybe get a goal out of it. It's a 2-minute penalty for elbowing. Waters will take the face-off for West Springfield, and he ends up winning it. It goes to Blevins, number 42. Tried to pass it. It's kept in by Garvey, number 3, who shoots it. Oh, and it just goes wide in that. but they were being deflected by Belvins. Kept in by West Springfield. Makes some nice passes, but it's intercepted and it's taken. Now West Springfield has it with Waters, number 96, with it. And is able to keep it in after a struggle there against Francis Penny. Here goes Waters again, and he's able to get it here. He passes it to Harvey. He shoots, and it's deflected wide by Blevins. Garvey tried to keep it in, but was unable to. And now it's taken up by number 2, Carson Schultz for West Springfield. Here comes Schultz, bringing it up the ice. He shoots, and it's blocked. And it's taken up by Blevins. Rebound. And it's just poked and some hard hitting going out here with emotions running high, I'm sure. Here comes Schultz. Schultz trying to make a pass move, and he's able to do that. Try to get past the wires, but it's taken up by Ned Huffman. 36 seconds left on the power play for West Springfield. But it's taken over by Ned Huffman. Here comes Huffman. He shoots, and he shoots it wide of Ben Kelly. Trying to go high on Kelly since most of the goals by the Generals have been scored that way. Now it's taken up by Peltrick, who made a nice defensive move. Shot from the point. And rebound, and it's taken wide, and Kelly has lost his goal stick. Generals almost had another one there. And the penalty has expired for Generals, and you're back to full strength. Taken over by Schultz. He makes a nice. He shoots, and it's saved by McKnight to the chest. Briefly lost it there, but he's able to recover it. 8:27 left here in the game. 7-2 Generals. Face-off was won by the Generals, but it's taken over by the Generals. And here comes Ehrlich. Here comes Logan Ehrlich with his brother, his sister, Kayla Ehrlich. Gets it to Brown. And here comes Kayla Ehrlich, number 9 for the Generals. She passes it to her brother Logan. Here comes Logan trying to make something happen. He passes it to McCormick. Oh, what a nice hit there by Spencer Brown. And West Springfield was trying to get out, but it's intercepted by Kayla Ehrlich. And the Ehrlich pairs are trying to make something happen for the Generals. Kept in by Percy Harvey. Taken up by Squirgaz. Logan Ehrlich tried to get a shot off, but it was blocked. Here comes Shergaz again. It's intercepted by Kayla Ehrlich, who passes it to the front. Here comes Harvey with a shot, and it's saved by Ben Kelly. Rebound. They fight for it. They fight, and it's covered up by Ben Kelly after that mad scramble in front. Face off to the left of Kelly. And it's won by the Generals, but Schmidt is able to keep it in for the Generals. Sorry, that is yes, that is Will Schmidt, number 72 for the Generals, able to make that play and get a shot off on Kelly. He will again take the face-off to his right. Taken up by West Springfield. Number 27, Blevins, tried to get to the front. Taken it by Jack Russell, number 15, as he fights for it along the boards. It's taken up by Blevins, but he's checked hard by Jack Stanley, who is going to get a penalty for interference. And again, West Springfield, Potomac, and Manassas Park will be able to have another power play to see if they can capitalize on it. There will be 2 minutes for interference for Jack Stanley. Knocked down, I believe it was Blevins in front, number 27. 7th in tried to win it off the draw. It looks like it is. And they battle for it along the boards. There are 4 players in that scrum right now, and it's taken up by Stephenson. Here comes Stephenson. Tries to get to the front, and a shot, and that's 2 saves by McKnight right there. And Jeffrey Henderson, number 52, will now bring it up ice on the penalty kill for the Generals. It's taken up by Victor Western. Here comes Western with a nice, and he's hit hard into the boards by Henderson with a nice sturdy hit on him. And Henderson tried to get it out but was unable to, and it's now taken up. And here's a breakaway. They shot by Van Meter, saved by McKnight. And it's given to Western, but he's unable to control the puck with just over a minute left on the penalty. Now there is a minute left on the penalties. Sorry, that is Schmidt taking the penalty. I thought it was Jack Stanley taking the penalty, but it's actually Will Schmidt. That is my apology to you folks. But it looks like we're gonna have 4-on-4 play as the West Springfield player gets nailed for tripping. It'll be 4-on-4 play for about 54 seconds, and then the Generals will have an abbreviated power play for the rest of the time. The penalty is to number 42, Blake Blevins, who plays with his brother, number 27, Brendan Blevins, who's out there right now on the floor. McKnight will tee it up for his teammates, and Percy Harvey will take it. Here comes Harvey around his net, makes a move around Waters, trying to make something happen in 4-on-4 play. He briefly had the puck, but Blevins took it over, and Schultz tried to get past, but was unable to thanks to McCormick, but he ran him over anyway. And here comes Blevins trying to get past McCormick, and he rails him to the boards. And Sarah Brown gets knocked down. Things are getting chippy out there as it's getting late, and now the Generals are having an abbreviated power play right now as Schmidt exits the box. He's taken to Sarah Brown, tries to center it, but it's taken up by Eric Waters, who takes it behind his net. Here comes Waters with 52 seconds left in the Generals' abbreviated power play. Here comes Henderson moving it around King. But King still has the puck. He's able to work in. He shoots it. Oh, it just goes wide of the net with Wiedenkoff going for the rebound. King tries to do it again. Wiedenkoff fights for the puck around with number 30, Theo Vargas. Oh, and a nice hit there by King, but he's going to get penalized there. And the Generals will have another power play. Shot by Huffman goes wide, and the Generals will have a 5-on-3 for 12 seconds. As King made a hit on, I believe it was Sarah Brown. Looks like he got a hit from behind. It might be a 2 and a 10. Generals with a 5-on-3 with 3:57 left. They're leading 7-2. Looks like they're Max Wiedenkoff is coming across the ice to serve the 2 minutes to his teammate, who I believe was given a 2 and a 10. That's 2 minutes plus 10 minutes. And once the play expires, and here come, I believe that was Petrick with the shot that went wide. And now it's a 5-on-4 power play as Blevins exits the box with Ehrlich. And here comes Jack Stanley with a shot, and a save by Kelly. Goes back to Henderson with a shot, and that goes wide. They battle for it out in the corner, and Logan Ehrlich is able to come out with it. And here comes Ehrlich looking over his options. He gives it back to number 52. Jeffrey Henderson shot it. Now it goes to Stanley, then back to Brown, who shoots, and he scores! Spencer Brown, number 48, with the shot and the goal, and is now 8-2. Washington Lee Generals, and that is their second power play goal of the night. They are just rolling over West Springfield, Potomac, and Manassas Park. Let's see. Here comes Eric Waters, number 96, trying to make something happen. He cuts to the front, goes behind the net, tries to come around, but good defensive play by the Generals. And they now bring it up with Spencer Brown, number 48. Sorry, that is number 88, Max Lustig. And here comes Western trying to bring it up the ice, but is unsuccessful. But here comes Waters trying to bring it up the ice, and he is unable to do that. Taken up by Western, trying to make something happen. But it's intercepted by Blevins, cutting in. Here comes Blevins trying to get past, and they still fight for it, but Schmidt is able to get it out. Looks like Schmidt wanted to call for cross-checking, but he's not getting it. He's rather upset about it, even though his team is winning. 2 minutes left here in the third period. 8-2 Generals. But here comes a 2-on-2 with Waters and Russell. Tries to center it, but no play home. Here comes Carlos Wilson, number 11 for the Generals. Passes it to Robinson, trying to make. He shoots it, and it was loose for a minute. Now it's taken up by West Springfield. It's taken up by Jack Russell. And Van Deer is trying to come up with it. And it's kept in by Stevenson. Stevenson makes some nice moves around the defenders, but won't get farther than that. Whoa! And Francis Penny made a nice sturdy hit on Van Meter as she was able to power him off. Greencap tries to make a play. Oh, and they got a 2-on-1 here with 52 seconds left. Here comes Stevenson and Van Meter. Stevenson and Van Meter, but the puck bounces over his blade. And now Henderson, with 40 seconds left, will swing it around the boards. And here comes Van Meter with the puck. He shoots, and it's shrugged away by McKnight. 28 seconds left as the West Springfield try for another goal, but it's taken away by Francis Penny. And this will go for an icing against the Generals with 19.2 seconds left. They pretty much have this game in the bag here, folks. Face off to the right of McKnight, who's had a really good performance for the Generals in goal tonight. And they were able to win it back with number 3, Camden Garvey, dumping into the zone. It's a nice sturdy hit by Schmidt, who gets it up. It's taken up by Van Stanley with the 2-on-1 with 6 seconds left to Praver. Here comes Praver, gave back to Stanley. And it's saved by Kelly, and that is the end of the game here, folks. 8-2 the final score for the Generals. Hoping to see you next time we broadcast the game here on Arlington Independent Media. My name is Chris Guastaferro, and I'm signing off. Good night, folks.